we're finally going to open up Cheetara. I think I said her name correctly today. I've been kind of excited about getting this figure for a long time. Let me go ahead and post this on my Facebook while you guys are waiting. You guys can look at the cool figure there. I already pulled the box open in yesterday's video. So, let's see. Open my YouTube app. YouTube on Ruby. All right. It's like only one person's on, and that's probably me. There's the video. Oh, hey, Bat fan number 1. Thanks for joining me. All right, it's like you're the only person on here then. All right, see share. Oh, Lewis is here. Hey, Lewis from Mexico. Thanks for joining us. All right, let me copy this link and stick it into my Facebook. And then we'll get started. Hey, Cobweb is here. Nice. Sure, Lewis, if you can subscribe, that'd be great. And see if that bell rings for you, too. There we go. All right, it's now on my Facebook page. It's publishing, publish. Bam. Let me go back to the YouTube so I can get you guys' comments. All right. Hooray. And I just got a small cup of hot water today in order to just heat up the figure's head if I need to. Let's do the quick reveal for those that are showing up. And I got ThunderCats, and it is Cheetara. Let's... Oh, there she is. I know, kind of ridiculous. And she also came inside a plastic bag that I opened yesterday too. So let's take a look at the figure. And let's look at your guys' comments as we go through this. Hold on, it's asking me some stuff. Oh, wait a sec. Okay. Let me just go ahead and just go through this right now. Okay, so you can see she comes with all kinds of accessories, some extra heads, and someone mentioned yesterday it would have been cool if she had a head with an open mouth like she's screaming as a warrior ready to attack, which would have been really cool if she would have had that extra head, but she doesn't. But there she is, Cheetara, and it says, the brave and normal Cheetara is the fastest of the ThunderCats and possesses the ability to run with lightning fast speed. Though she is often the voice of reason, Cheetara is also an agile fighter. Her speed is particularly vulnerable when she's combined with the offensive attack from her bow staff. Furthermore, sorry, tongue twister on her name. Sorry, you guys. Cheetara possesses the sixth sense, a mystical psychic ability which enables her to sense evil and have visions of the past and future. There we go. Awesome artwork on there as well. There's the figure. My battery on my iPad's dying. If I miss your guys' comments, I'm sorry. I'll try to have them here so I can see them all on here. On my phone as well, still kind of blocking my screen a little bit. So let's open this thing up and take a look and compare it with other figures in the line. So let's see here. Let me just slice that right open. I always forget and tear this box down, and it always ends up ripping at the top instead of trying to fold it nicely. Fold it nicely. Now, yesterday we saw there were some loose parts in the box. I'll have to be careful of that. There's also a little insert in here you can use for photo backs if you want to. For those photo op moments. And there she is. Where is the scissors? So she has the sixth sense, but she doesn't see dead people. Well, I guess the past and present, she might see dead people from the past. Sure. Why not? I see dead people. Anyway, let me not lose her hands here. So she comes with a plethora of extra hands. I mean, she has 6 extra hands for a total of 8 hands she comes with this pack. So you can have her hands in all kinds of different shapes and formations. A little bit overkill, but hey, you know, I mean, we've seen that Super 7 has definitely given us lots of accessories. I mean, like they have this thing opened and closed, so you can have it both ways. Instead of just making a hinge on it so we can close it ourselves, which would have made a whole lot more sense, but okay, whatever. It will work. Now, these wires always concern me, because I remember one of the figures over from Super 7 years ago, it was, oh, who was it? It was the Rock Lady. I forget what her name is now. No, it was the Stratos female, and she had the gray right here, I believe, and that paint stuck to it, and it ended up ruining the figure when I pulled her out, and she had that on there. So here's the staff. All right, not a lot to it. And let's go ahead and pop her out. Now I do have a She-Ra here on the ready to compare height, so we'll do that. And like I said, I have hot water in case I want to swap her heads to see what different heads look like. All right, let's break down the articulation. Let me grab a light here. There we go. Oh, your comments aren't showing up. Sorry about that, you guys. Live messages. Mike Fee says she looks cool. She definitely does. And hey, Cobweb. All right. So she has ankle articulation, and it rotates this way too. Watch out, the peg in there is kind of tight. I'm going to have to probably heat that up and mess with it. There is no boot cut. You can see actually the paint line right there. Let me zoom this up. So you can see it's not actually a slice because the paint is missed a little bit. And if it was a boot cut, you wouldn't have that type of situation going on there. All right. Then you have single jointer knees, but it looks like if you were to heat it up, you could pull that out and change that out. So it's really cool. And I like when they do the single jointer knees. It just looks so much cleaner, and it has more than enough articulation movement. So they did a good job on these knees. This plastic feels really good compared to some other Super 7 figure plastics we see. And then she has, oh, look at that. She has the same kind of plug we've seen with other figures in the past, but they made a whole entire thigh piece for shape. See, look at Tila. Look at this lady, She-Ra, and you can see that her legs didn't have that same shape on the back. It was just a tube, and then the shape was usually formed with, oh, her head popped off. Usually formed with the rubber piece to make the shape. So get your head on. There we go. And then we have an upper movement up right under her rib cage. No waist articulation, just the upper rotation, and then of course the thigh movement as well. Then we have our shoulder movement, and we have a single elbow joint, but again it's rounded, so it has a really nice clean feature to it. That looks so much better. Yeah, let's just stop for a minute, and I want to show you guys some comparisons. So I'm going to zoom this up on the elbow so you can look how that looks. And let me go ahead and grab one of my favorite new Tila figures, and you can see how this elbow looks. And it just looks awful with that double jointed look in there compared to the single joint with the ball. And look at the difference there. Let me zoom out just a little bit. I'm just a little bit too close there. But you can just see how much cleaner that looks. Even when you bend it, it just looks awkward with the double jointed bend on that elbow. So much better. And then of course the knees aren't quite so bad for the double jointed knees because, you know, you can't see it from the front. But even still, the single joint just looks so much cleaner than the double jointed knee that we have with Tila. Even here, the knee's bending at the wrong spot on Tila. And even though it bends all the way at the wrong spot, it still goes far enough back. I mean, how often do you have to have her knee up that far? I mean, it's pretty rare you'll ever have her doing some kind of crazy kick where she's going to start from that place to do her kick. Anyway, so I'm really happy with the joints in this figure. This knee's kind of stuck a little bit, but I'm sure a little wear and tear is going to fix that. I wish there was a boot cut. Boot cuts are always handy, especially if you have to ride some kind of animal, to have that so you can spread the legs out and then turn the knee in or the leg in easier after it's bent. Because usually you bend it out and then flip the knee or flip the boot in, which is why people who ride horses have bow legs, but you can't do that with your figures too easily. All right, I'll put Tila away. Oh. So I can't put her bow staff in her hand yet because she only has fists. She's just good for punching. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at... I'm not sure what this flame's supposed to be. This giant flame piece. If you guys know what it's supposed to be, let me know. I mean, is it supposed to go on her staff? Like that? Like, does their staff actually shoot a flame out of it? And if it does, this flame is so heavy. Is it she's eating too much gas or eating too many beans when she's running really fast? Propels her forward? I'm not sure. Or is it for one of her other weapons? Wow, she's got some kind of tuning fork. Ugh. Maybe it's a slingshot. Nope, doesn't fit on there. All right, now look at your guys' comments. So you can tell me what the flame's for. Is that a comb axe? Yes, it is a comb axe. She can fix her hair and chop too. Ha, 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 ha. So, yep, that is the comb axe. One of the cool things about She-Ra figures. Yeah, you know, you are right. If you take a look at She-Ra's knees here, which I was never really bothered with, except for they break right there in the middle. This is such a more elegant design. I mean, so much cleaner that I actually do like the Super 7 joints so much better than the original classics. Now, the joints I was showing earlier were from the new Revelation figures, but you think if they're new, they would be able to fix the joints by now. But Super 7's doing it right. So I kind of wish Super 7 was still making He-Man figures, because at first they were doing a horrible job, as we saw with our Tila we got. Oops, smacking my microphone around. But looking at this figure, it's like, yeah, you guys did a really good job. All right, let's go and pull his head off. I didn't need my hot water. I thought for sure I would. And let's stick on her lighted cat eyes. Oop! Ugh! Heads will be flying. All right, there we go. And she needs some ways to hold weapons, at least in her right hand. So let's switch this out. These are really small. I'm sure they can break really easy. Ugh. And of course there's paint in the joint, so you have to be really careful. Wow, her thumb is so small. There we go. And I think I'm going to put some kind of claw hand on this side. That one. Yeah. go. She has an old creaky looking hand now. All right, we got one more head to try. This is the I'm running really fast hairdo. This one goes with the flame on the rear. They go together, just so you know how to use these accessories at the same time. So if you put this head on, which is probably the head I'll keep on her all the time, because I mean, Lionel's hair is kind of a mess all the time. Oh, don't break on me. Don't do it. I probably should have heated that head up first. Now we're shooting with power. Gotta have her legs really running now. Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. There we go. Yep, they should have put some kind of peg there to hold it in place, though, I think. All right, let's look at your guys' comments. Let's see, Jinx Caliper says, hey, everybody. Hey, Jinx, thanks for joining us. It doesn't shoot, it swings, but super fast. Even a super fast swing, I don't think you'd see this kind of thing coming off of it. I still don't get what this is for. I mean, is there any other accessory it goes on? The magic mirror? That's so she can fix her hair. This little thing. Oop, almost lost it. Nope, it's way too loose. See? Luckily, I'm starting to watch the cartoons. I'll have to go through all of them now to figure out what it is. All right, let's go ahead and stand She-Ra next to her and see the height comparison. Stand up straight. I should have grabbed the Adora figure, because a lot of people use Adora to make their own, being she has the same kind of outfit as Adora, but I didn't grab Adora. And you can see she actually is... Whoop, oh, dry microphone. She actually is a little shorter than She-Ra. Not a lot. It's hard to tell with that flaming hair coming out. Oh, okay. You stand up straight. Put your head on right. Put your sword down. This is not a battle, She-Ra. Work with me. All right. There we go. Now, turn your head so you don't have your hair blocking it. Oof. All right, now you can see the height difference. So we're looking at a good half-inch difference in height. All right, which is kind of cool about ThunderCats. I like that they actually have made different height figures. That is pretty cool. All right, let's pull out Lion-O. Lion-O. Oh. So she is shorter than Lion-O. Oh, then you know what? Let's put her next to this girl. Look at that. Now, is that cartoon accurate? Is she really that much taller than her? Because that's quite a bit taller. Now I'm curious. Now I have to know. Now I have to watch more of the cartoon to see. It's funny. They all have a hand to hold and a claw hand all the way along. Did I do that with everybody? Nope. He's got two hands. Let's pull out the big Mumra, not the disguised Mumra. He is huge next to her. Dude, you are off of the camera view. You were so tall. That is a huge difference. can't believe our height difference between those two. I didn't know there were that much difference between them. All right, look at your guys' comments. I haven't watched enough ThunderCats yet, so tell me, are they supposed to be that much difference in height? Are the leg pegs the right size? The leg pegs. Let's take a look here. Well, they appear to be the right size. I don't see any issues with those. It does look like this leg is sticking out a little further than this leg, but interesting. I don't really foresee a problem too much. I can see the paint's already wearing off on her elbow joint right there. You're right, she has the old knees too. No pins though, but still the old knee joints where they divide in the middle. Groon is too small. Pumara. Yep. I don't have a Groon right now. It's opened. I sent mine off back to Super 7 because the shoulders were swapped. I did get another Groon that I haven't opened yet from a Big Bad Toy Store the same day I got her. But I'm sure it's going to have reverse shoulders too. So I'm waiting to hear back from Super 7 to see if they're going to send my figure back or reimburse me or what they're going to do. I have no idea. They haven't heard back from them at all saying one thing or another. So that's a problem because, you know, you should hear back relatively soon, right? So I'm a little afraid that they're going to take my figure back and not do anything about it, not reimburse me, not send me a new figure, nothing. So, but then I got so much junk mail too. Who knows if it got lost in my junk mail? That's what happened last time when I contacted them, is I actually got stuck in my junk mail. I didn't even see it. But you'd think if they got my figure back, they would at least, you know, say, hey, we got your figure back. What do you want to do about it? So, nobody knows what this is for. Just some big flame. Maybe it's just an idea. It's her fifth sense. Her sixth sense. Alright, let me set these aside somewhere. Dun dun dun. Oh, these guys are so cool. Lionel is very small. It's for the staff. Yeah, I was waiting for the staff, but I don't get that. Someone said this earlier, the staff doesn't shoot. Mike Fee, Panthro was his favorite. Well, let's pull Panthro out. I am Panthro. Muscle of the ThunderCats. Ugh. Yeah, his paint's coming off on his elbow too. See? Right there. There's Crackers, but not the clown. Crackers the pirate. Yeah, you matey. There's this guy. I forgot his name already. I know he's blind and he has a Braille pad. There's his Braille pad he uses to calculate on my computer. There we go. I'll put him in the back. You know, he'd fit right in with the Brave Star bunch over there with his tablet. There we go. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing wrong with the paint chipping. It is kind of frustrating. That's why I always like when the plastic's the right color. Like I would have cast this arm in orange to begin with. You know, cast each arm into the color it needs to be to make it work. That'd have been cool. Look how awesome this guy is. This is the coolest figure, I think, for looking so cartoon accurate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my Mum-Ra. Don't get me wrong there. But this guy is just, he's not even shaped like a human with his, you know, big old fat short legs and his tail and big old hunch on the back. And it's just so cool. I mean, here was my version of him originally. Not nearly as cool. I guess I could have hunched him over more. But man, I'm so glad they actually made him, because what a big difference between my attempt and what we got. Oh, I don't need these anymore. These are my fill-ins for her. Now that I have the actual figure, I don't need to keep these in this box anymore. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. There's some extra cat felines sitting around, but actually, she looks cooler than she does. I really wanted her to fit with my Wonder Woman, so. Oh, the monkey. The monkey. Oh. Then we have Mini Mum-Ra. And we also got the special glow-in-the-dark version. Oh, my iPad just died, ran out of power. So I can't see your guys' comments. So let me pull them up separately. Let me take this light off. You know what? It's time to turn off the lights. Oh, I don't have my phone in here because it's charging too. I was going to play with the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Speaking of glow-in-the-dark stuff, if you guys did not see, I have my Spirit of Grayskull up for sale. Starting bid was $1. And it also glows in the dark. I don't know if it's going to work with all these lights on or not. But anyway, if you click my link in the description that says Hebrews Auctions, you can get to it. And this is for the Origin Spirit of Grayskull. It's the last one I got for now. So that's up for auction too. All right. Let's get back to ThunderCats. I really hope they make Snarf again, because my custom Snarf is just not cutting it. I mean, he's okay, but he could use a lot of help. That zoom feature is so much fun. All right, I think we got just about everybody. I didn't take Jaga out. You know, they need to make a clear blue version of him. That would be cool. They made a clear blue version of the same figure for a Spirit of Jaga figure. And that would be really cool. Not just clear blue, but a little bit of shine on him too. Oh, there goes Crackers. There we go. There we go. There is the whole crew. Of course, I can't have two Mum-Ras on there at once. I can't have the changed one, the regular one, but that's okay. Still cool. Whoop. She fell over. Oh, stand on your own 2 feet. There we go. Wow, those look pretty cool. I think that's all the ThunderCats we got so far. Yes, I did get that figure. Here it is right here. And it was just way too small. So I actually took and scanned him in and blew it up and stole his head. So here's the little subjects one. And here is my my lame copy of him. And then so you can kind of see it's unarticulated. It's just a solid blob of hard resin. And then I took his head because his head was extra big and stuck it on there. I just didn't like. Ugh, so I can get his head off without breaking it. Hey, I did. I just did not like how small he was this way. He was just a little bit too short for me. So I think Snarf should be a little bigger than somebody's, calf knee height. So there is my. See, he's a little taller now. He's like mid thigh instead of right under his kneecap. So not a lot taller, but yeah. Still waiting for an official Snarf to come out. Oh, he fell in the wrong hole. And of course I have. Oh, I forgot this guy. See, it's why you need to look at your guys' comments. The snow leopard. That's not a leopard at all, but the Ram Man of this toy line. There we go. I think now I got them all. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me go look at you guys' comments one more time. Jeff is laughing out loud. That's a good figure for Snarf. Hey, thanks, Jinx Caliber. No Bengal. I don't think he's come out yet. I don't think I've gotten him yet in the mail. Hey, Todd, did you see my first comic? I'm not sure, Eric. I did see some stuff you sent me a while ago. Send it to me again. Glow-in-the-dark Baxter. I hate Snarf, but you gotta have him for completion. Yes. I regret not pre-ordering that glow-in-the-dark Mumra. Oh, it is a cool one. I'm glad I did get him. At first I was annoyed because I already got the blue one, but it's cool to have both. Not enough cheetahs. Yes. Scythe is cool. Yeah, I pre-ordered the Space Cop Lady too, and I even bought the bike. Yep. Of course, I haven't got him yet. Is that Pumra, the tail version? No. Wait. No. This is actually the Super 7 one, which used the exact same body style as Mattel one. So yes, but it had extra parts. So even though this was Super 7, actually, you know what? Look, the knees and the elbows don't have holes in them. That's right. I forgot the Mattel one did have holes there. So this is not the Mattel one. This is the Super 7 one, but it's the exact same height as the Mattel one. Because I have the Mattel one in the closet, and that is just an awful articulation point. Just destroys the sculpt, and it only just rotates. There's no other motion to it. Oh, weird, you could turn her stomach around. Ugh. This is actually her back. There's her stomach on that side. Roop, roop. Just do it halfway. Weird. I already noticed that articulation point before. And she does have the wide midsection down there. How wide is hers? Yeah, you can see the difference. One is much wider than the other. I really hope they redesign her to match. I mean, she almost does, not having the pinholes, but that this figure they just did an exceptional job on. If they would have made our teeth look like this, we've all been really happy. I thought this was YouTube, not OnlyFans. Let's take a look. There we go. Whew. I am dying of heat in this room. So Boo Cat, not sure what you're talking about there. I thought this was YouTube, not OnlyFans. Today I got the shackles for Snake Mountain, but they are not the ones that came with the Snake Mountain. They're made on a 3D printer by someone. Yep, that is pretty common. I've heard a lot of those. Should I buy Classics Mossman Complete for $48? Mike, that is a pretty good deal. Some row bears. Oh, that'd be funny. Little robot bears. All right. All right, so I think I'm going to end this video. I am still working on some stuff for my fort. I was getting ready to shoot a stop motion, and I realized that this floor only goes out so far, and I wanted it further, so I made these pieces here that can slide right in. I'm making another one to go right here, and I might make 6 more to go in front of the other ones to kind of bring this out to make the floor area larger for the forts. So I measured it out. I was going to add the tile on top, but I decided I didn't want to. I might add a tile on top of this later just for kicks. I'm still deciding. Having a separate piece that I might print with my other printer. Just to, I left a little bit of space, so I could do that if I chose to. Because it does go down a little bit. But still working on it. I also have framed a door that I have ready to send to the printer too, so I can add doors later on if I choose to. I'm still deciding, but so still working on the fort too. Anyway, if you guys want to follow me on some more fort stuff as I continue on doing that, or ThunderCat stuff, or He-Man stuff, or anything else, make sure you subscribe and make sure you click the bell. It should be working now. I think originally it wasn't. And then, of course, if you want to support the channel, always check out my auctions and buy stuff like this right here, or my swords. And that's all I got, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I have a really cool video coming up Friday. I'm pretty excited about it. I got the stuff in the mail for the video just today. And so look forward to Friday's video. It's going to be pretty cool. So like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, but for sure on Friday. Good journey. Let me look at your guys' last comments before I go. One last time. Any sightings of any new Eternia Tilas in stores? I've seen nothing. Nothing at all. What happened in the chat? Not sure what you guys are talking about, the chat. I'm looking through the chat now. I don't see anything. Maybe somebody already reported whatever popped up. All right. Anyway, Good journey, you guys.